Hey guys, it's Rashawn here. Just making this video to kind of serve as a update for the channel, for other things that is important that I should say for this channel, things that is coming soon, news, etc. So as you probably know, the whole point of the channel is for me to express creativity, to potentially at least make it big in the movie industry, in the entertainment industry. So I guess this video can kind of serve as like, you know, if I ever get famous, they use that video before they were famous, you know. They can see answers to questions they might have in the future, so I'll answer them all in this video right here. So that's like the main purpose of this video. So it's not an interesting video, it's more of an informative thing. You can click off, I don't care. It's more for myself, honestly, and for people who are interested, which probably isn't too many. So about a year ago, I made a video similar to this, where I basically explained that the channel will be changing. It won't be just random posts anymore. It'll be like posts that have updates to them, posts that actually have meaning to the channel. And we started doing that with the Last of Us series. We kept posting on my Instagram. I'm gonna do a Last of Us video today. You know, I'll post it on all my social media so people can see it. We didn't finish that series because it wasn't getting too much attention, but I kind of realized that, you know, it wasn't really like a gaming channel, you know. It was like a channel where I just kind of do things. And around the same time, I had learned how to use the GTA 5 Rockstar editor to make the Machinima short films. So as you probably know, I made at least, I think, 15 short films so far in the span of 2 years on the Rockstar editor. There was the NSDA. I'm not gonna go through all of them. They're in the playlist. I might link it here, who knows. It's a really cool thing. I'll go into more detail about that later. But we also changed the name of the channel. Before it was called I Don't Even Know Is Me. If you don't know, I Don't Even Know is my Instagram handle. I Don't Even Know is Rashawn. I kind of just use it mainly because I don't even know. But you know, we changed it to Bisto Studios Entertainment, and I'll kind of explain what that means now, because a lot of people don't actually know what Bisto Studios is. So like in the, I believe, first grade, me and my friend, we had I'm not gonna say his name for, you know, obvious reasons, but me and my friend, we like discovered Captain Underpants. You know, it was a very popular comic book series back then. Yeah, we were obsessed with those books. We had every single book. We used to love how you flip the pages and everything. We loved that. So we tried to make our own version of that. We realized that, you know, a first grader like us could, you know, draw those. So we came together with the idea of Baby Man. It didn't last very long. I did all the illustrations. I would draw everything. I would write the whole story. We'd have like 14 strips of just comics going long. Story didn't make too much sense because I was in first grade, but it was more just action. People were fighting. I was trying to replicate the greatness of Captain Underpants back then. And, you know, it didn't go too far. We basically did, I think, 2 books, I believe. This was first grade, mind you. I just graduated high school last week, so it's been 18 years almost, or however you want to count that. I don't know, I can't count. But it's been a long time. So obviously we didn't, you know, continue with that series, and it kind of died, so, you know, that's that. Sometime after that, still first grade, you know, I think all the boys were in lunch one day. We were just playing charades. We didn't really, you know, have anything better to do, I guess. As we were playing charades, someone made a comment saying a bull with horns, and me being me, I said the word Gracie Medicine, which makes no sense back then. It makes no sense now, honestly, if you think about it. But I said that, and everyone laughed. I laughed. It was pretty funny. No one knew what a Gracie Medicine was. But the name Gracie Medicine sounded like cool to me. I don't know. It sounded like somebody important, someone famous, whatever. So every day in lunch, I would basically freestyle a short story for all the kids in the little like lunch table. They'd walk up. They'd be like, "Okay, so what's the story today?" I'd be like, "Okay, off the top of my head, Gracie Medicine and her friends. They're in a ship. They're fighting people." So and so and so. This is first grade me basically expressing the creativity side that I had inside the back of my head, because I didn't really have the ability to express that. You know, I grew up watching G.I. Joe TV shows and movies, Transformers, anime. I had a lot of creativity just back there in my head. I wanted to make something out of that. So we basically just freestyle our own short stories every single day. Some people will hop in, they'd add on to it. It would be funny. The main point of that is that eventually, I liked the idea of this Gracie Medicine character. So I basically created a novel off of Gracie Medicine. I started making books based off the story. The story went on for I think at least 7 books, whatever. It had different, not DLCs, but different like spin-offs off of that, different things that happened later on, continuations and everything. And that's the beginning of my novelization career. Greasy Medicine in 1st grade. I believe that was 2012, I believe. 2022 right now. And that's pretty big for a 1st grader to do. And we needed a name because, you know, you had DC up here, Marvel over here, all these other people back there making their stuff. So I had the idea of Bisto Studios. And Bisto doesn't really mean anything back then, at least. It means something now, but back then it was just a word I used. Today, I like to imagine that I created that word, even though I probably didn't, but I'm gonna say I created that word. And Bisto stands for a plethora of creative artistic ideas, whether that be music, production, novelization, singing, rapping, drawing, illustration. That means drawing, I'm stupid. Anything like that. It's pretty much what a Bisto meant to me, because I was involved in everything. At some point I was producing music, at some point I wanted to be a rapper, at some point I tried being a singer. I used to play the guitar for a while. All together I was always playing, I was always writing books and everything. So I just felt like a Bisto was like a plethora of all these creative ideas at once. So Bisto Studios served as like a creative hub for all types of creative arts, everything. So you see on my channel I have gaming, because if we're being honest, playing games is an art sometimes. It's hard sometimes, it takes talent sometimes. Some people might disagree, but it does. Photography, if you follow my photography page, you know that's an art. Rapping, we just recorded a music video recently with my friend Hachi. That's an art, you know, making music production. Everything is an art to me. The world's an art, the world's a Bisto. And that's pretty much what it meant to me back then. It means to me that now, so. Fast forward, I'm in 2022. Bisto has been a name that's followed me my entire life. No one knew what it meant. I'm explaining what it means now, but no one knew what it meant. I used to create books all through my life, talking 1st grade, 2nd grade, all the way to 12th grade, because I just dropped my most recent one recently. I don't have too many published books. I have one published book, because I published it in a creative writing contest fair in 6th grade. It was called the Robot Human War. I have my award up there on my wall, pinned up for getting 2nd place in that. I consider that canon to the Bisto verse, if you would call it. It's like, I'll explain more what the Bisto verse is in a second, but I never stopped writing. I never stopped drawing. I wanted to get involved in manga. I wanted to get involved in novels. I wanted to be the next J.K. Rowling. I wanted to be the next anything. I wanted to just basically revolutionize what we see as entertainment today. And I feel like I still am, and I feel like I'm going to continue doing that as time goes on. So with the Bisto verse, there's multiple different types of novels, stories. You have the Greasy Medicines over here. You have the NSDA series, which is the, you know, the GTA whatever. I consider that a spin-off of the Greasy Medicine stories. If in the books, obviously, that makes more sense to people who have read it, which is like nobody because it's not published. But NSDA is part of the Bisto verse. I created a manga/anime series, which I've been continuing for years. There's Striker, there's the Order. They are part of the Bisto verse. There is my sci-fi story adventure Voyagers, which takes place kind of like a neo-cyberpunk futuristic setting. That's part of the Bisto verse. Everything I've created I consider part of the Bisto verse, and it may not make sense right now because I'm just pretty much talking without actually showing anything, but those who follow the page, you know, Bisto Studios has been in all my YouTube videos I've posted in the past, year now. Bisto Studios is the name I always use for everything right now. Sure, I'll definitely go into more detail about the Bistoverse because I can sit here and talk for hours. My app on my phone, Notes, has at least 700 different notes based on just Bisto stuff related only. I have like 8,000 word paragraph note charts, whatever, just Bisto lore that I created whenever I'm bored, pretty much. I just add on to it. I'll get bored, I'll make a story. I'll be tired, I'll make a story. I'll have a really cool dream at night, somehow include it into a story. And that's just basically my creative mindset. And I know there are people out there like me. I've met some people like that. And I just like want to thank people like that, because people like us are going to continue to spread our creativity to the rest of the world, and we're gonna revolutionize the entertainment industry. We're gonna change what people view as, you know, mainstream media. We're gonna be the next, you know, big things out there, you know. So up recently, I mentioned in one of the old videos I did for this that I'm gonna start doing short films too. As we did the bunch of GTA short films, I'm gonna start moving to more, you know, real life short films. I have a lot of camera equipment now. Actually, I'm recording this video on a Canon M50 Mark II, which I just got recently. I'll be using that for the short film soon. My iPhone shoots pretty good camera quality as well, so we'll be shooting short films like that too. We'll be pretty much just moving from here, just including more and more entertainment stuff. I'll be shooting more music videos. As you know, we just did Hachi's video recently. Hachi's video was my directorial debut. It wasn't the best video. It was very last minute. We were at a park playing basketball. You know, it wasn't amazing, but for me, I like to see it as like a learning experience, because now I know what to improve on in the future. Now I know that, you know, that video serves as the beginning to what's to come. There's gonna be more videos coming soon, more music videos that we're gonna direct. We're gonna produce stuff. We're gonna do all kind of things. So I use that as a, not a warning, but a marker in time. So, you know, we'll see in the future how my ability to direct music videos improves. In fact, I think about 2 weeks ago, I helped a friend of mine shoot a music video. I'll put a picture right here, I guess. It was really cool. We used professional camera equipment. As you may know, with the Hachi video, I used my iPhone 11 to record that. So the quality wasn't as beautiful as his camera quality right now, but it was still, you know, above average. But with the other video he just shot the other day, which was, I forgot what it was called, put it right here soon, but it was really cool. We used a, I don't know exact camera, I believe it was a Sony A7000. We used all kind of camera equipment. We basically shot a really cool music video, and that's just, it wasn't my video, I just helped out shoot it. It was a friend of mine's video that I was able to help on set, record, hold cameras, stuff like that. But that's just to show that we're not stopping here. We're not letting the first music video I drop tear me down. No, we're gonna keep moving from here. We're gonna keep making more and more. We're gonna keep adding on. I like to consider like inspiration for that iPhone music video. You know, I've been a big fan of Cole Bennett for a while, and you know, he shot a couple music videos. Baby Tron's music video he did an iPhone. Lil Yachty's music video he did an iPhone. I think he did a Ski Mask video on the iPhone too. Could be wrong about that, but it kind of just shows that you don't need to have the expensive camera equipment. You don't need to have the most anything. You could just go grab what's in your pocket, record a video. I turned my flashlight on. Record a video. You could basically just make things happen with what you have and what you have inside your mind. And that gave me the inspiration to go and do Hachi's video on the iPhone. And I will for sure do more iPhone music videos. Of course, I'm going to use more professional equipment too, but I want to also do another iPhone music video to see how I can change things, see how I can improve things. And that's another goal that I want to have, that I want to just include in future projects. As for the short films, I've been an avid follower, and I guess to take inspiration from the works of Denis Villeneuve. I think I pronounced his last name wrong. He's a French-Canadian film director. He filmed probably my favorite movie of all time, which is Blade Runner 2049. He also filmed Dune and a lot of others, beautiful sci-fi movies. Him, Roger Deakins, and all these other amazing people who are artistically inclined with cameras, with directorial paths, with all these different things. I basically want to use them as inspiration for our future short films. I have some ideas. I don't have a crew, but I have some friends who are interested in, you know, possibly recording a short film. So hopefully we can get our first short film soon, because I have some really cool ideas that I want to incorporate in this video. I really want to kind of just continue what I started. You know, we want to keep moving the Bisto agenda. We want to keep including, we want to keep creating, we want to keep getting bigger and bigger. So the future of this channel is probably going to just be a creative hub. I've been creating playlists through the channel so I can separate things and organize them. but it'll be for everything, you know. We have producers who work with us. I say us like it's more than one person, but it's just me. I kind of want to just continue with this account. Is basically, you know, we'll have a whole section for music videos, a whole section for the GTA Machimas, we'll have a whole section for short films, a whole section for producers who work with me that want to, you know, share their work underneath the Bisto name, if it's anybody soon. You know, we want to basically, you know, expand with the YouTube channel, and eventually I'm going to expand with the novelizations too, because I take that more priority as to the YouTube channel with the writing and everything. Once I have built the base that I need, once I have the money that I require, I'm going to start publishing the books I've already have completed, because I think I have about 100 novels completed already. There's a bunch more that I have not finished yet. There's a bunch more that I haven't even started yet. But I think I have about 100 completed over the past, what, 12 years now? Obviously I'm going to revise some of them because I made some of them when I was like in 3rd grade, 1st grade. So we want to continue with the novelizations of my books. We want to continue with the illustrations of my mangas. We want to continue with recording music videos, shooting movies. We want to basically continue with all of that. So we will continue adding on. You won't see everything on this page. That's kind of all I have to add, I suppose. There's nothing else much to talk about. This is more just like an information type of thing, where it's mainly for me to look back at, see how much I've improved, see how much the channel has improved, see what I need to add on to, see how much I've actually been able to complete that I promised in the video. This autofocus is bothering me. And that's really it. There isn't too much else to talk about. I'll be dropping some more short films soon. If you follow my photography page, I'll be shooting some more photo shoots soon. Hopefully this short film comes out soon. I need to talk to the people who want to be actors in it. I have a script set up, it's just I haven't had the opportunity. So hopefully work on that. And that's about it. I'll be making another one of these not too soon from now, but in the future, so we can update everything. But to everyone who follows this channel, thank you. Thank you for supporting Bisto Studios. Thank you for supporting me, Rashawn Wayne. Thank you for supporting everything I do, pretty much. This goes out to my friends too. Thank you all for supporting me. They're not everybody supports the channel. I'll say that. That are my friends, I mean. But to those of you who do support my channel, to those of you who do support my dream, my creativity, my goals for the future, I just want to thank you for that. And even if you don't support me, I want to thank you too. And there are people who follow me who are interested in my work. I won't consider them fans. I consider them supporters. I consider them family. So shout out to the family. Shout out to the Bisto supporters. Nobody's fans. Everyone's family here. I'm a fan, if anything. I'm a fan of you guys for supporting me. So thank you for everything. And that's about it. I'll turn this video off now. I want to admire myself in this camera because I love the quality. Love this hat right here. You know, I did a whole photo shoot with it recently. And someone's texting me, and that's about it. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you.
I'm up to no good. For real.